here to do a video for someone that I talked to on the Anthrocon website forums who would like to know how to make a sort of perch for a stuffed animal on your shoulder. I got at a Ren Fair a little friend of mine named Grim, who's a dragon. And along with this dragon, I bought a small leather perch that sits on your shoulder and ties around your chest. So I would like to show you my idea for making some kind of a little thing to let just, sit on your shoulder and try to see if you can hold that little stuffed animal steady. Made something right here, as you can see. I'll bring it up closer to the camera in just a moment. But it's not really that hard to make. I price checked everything at Joann's you would need, It's got bases made out of a milk carton. Got some duct tape, buttons, thread, everything you could find at Joann's, and it cost about $15, $20, give or take, if you really want to be fancy with it. That's about it. In a minute here, I'm going to show you explain to you about how I made it. Unfortunately, the video of me actually making it got destroyed, and I don't really have enough time to do another one. But I hope you enjoy, and I hope it's helpful. Thank you! Alright, we are back, and as you can see, I have a couple of things laid out on the table here, just so you can take a look at them. Basically, what you need to set the animal up on the perch. I don't currently have anything to show you to put it on, but I'm sure you'll get the idea. Basically, for this part right here, start out with a simple milk carton. It doesn't have to be fancy. I mean, if it's just functional, you could get it done in 20 minutes to half an hour, depending on how much work you really want to put into it in decoration. As you can see, I cut it out of a milk carton. The shape is just, I figured it would fit a little bit better on your shoulder. I have tried it out. It works. I tape the edges to make sure they're not sharp, they won't chafe or cut you, just to make sure it won't hurt you. You could put a little extra padding. Even if you're good with a thread and needle, you could sew something on or tape something onto the back, make yourself a nice little fabric thing on here to make it look nice. As you can see, just a simple cross stitch for the buttons. I put those on. Basically, that's what's going to hold it onto your body. You tie a shoelace or some type of string or something, whatever would be comfortable for you. Even if you could get it on there, you could even just sew, or I guess you could use an industrial stapler to get it on there. But I used buttons because they were easier to use. And I don't know, I think it kind of looks nice even if it's a little simple. Anyway, so you would tie a pair of strings or something to here, and they would go around your shoulder and tie underneath your left armpit to hold it on your shoulder. And the thread I used to put the buttons on is very strong upholstery thread, which I just dropped. And it worked really well. I've used it for a couple of adaptations on my fursuit. Another thing you're going to need is, or what I would use, is elastic. This, I don't know if you can see real well. There are holes cut into here, one a little bit further apart than the other, up the side. And you would stick the elastic through here, and it makes it adjustable, and the elastic won't slip, but just make sure that you cut the hole slightly smaller than what elastic you're using to put on there. When I priced the elastic, I think it was $1 something a yard. And you really, let's face it, you're really not going to need that much. I think that's about it. You get the gist. It's really, really simple to make. Like I said, you can do it in 20 minutes. 30 minutes, if you really want to be fancy, maybe an hour. I don't see it taking that long. It didn't take me that long. The most time-consuming thing was the buttons. Most important thing I would say was security for whatever you're sitting on top of here, and honestly, the comfort, because if you're going to be wearing it for a long time, you're going to need to have some kind of comfort, some kind of padding. Even if you Velcro 2 pieces of foam under here, it will help. I think that's about it. I hope that this helps somebody make an interesting little perch for their stuffed animal. I designed this one with my friend Gigi in mind. He's a little gorilla friend of mine. Had him for very many years. And it fits him pretty well. I set it up so that the thing goes between his legs and over his shoulder. And I jumped around with him. He didn't fall off. So I think that'll be a good setting for him if I ever decide to take him out. Even though he's a little worse for wear. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps, and I hope that, you know, I see a couple of these around. It would be interesting to see how many people make something like this. But I'll see you later, and hope you guys have a very good Anthrocon. I will see you there.